What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Drunken Stoner Comedy Show. You know, you wish you took one of those guns now, right? Yeah, welcome. I passed out guns to some of the people in the audience, and all you people watching at home. I hand out Nerf blasters. If they don't like something that is said in the show, they are allowed to blast at the comedians. So if you hear the comedians go, "Ah, my eye," that is what happened. Anyways, how we all doing tonight? How's everybody at the Green Turtle? Woo, woo, woo. I just got back from New York City, locking down shows out there, which is fun and exciting. And everybody that I met from New York was super nice, which was like a shocker to me. I was kind of let down. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted the attitude, but like I had to run borough to borough, and I had to carry a little suitcase behind me with all my stuff in it. And I totally know where people are actually just meeting tourists that go to New York that are cranky, because I was running around yelling at people, looking like Forrest Gump running to try to catch subway trains and stuff like that. But I like these cities. I just moved to the East Coast. I moved here from Los Angeles, and I moved to Ocean City. I love Ocean City. It's so close. Oh, thank you. You don't need to clap for someone living in Ocean City. It's just saying I have an alcohol problem and I'm willing to accept it. You know what I mean? So I moved out here, and it's cool because it's central to a bunch of different places. I went to the Eagles Day parade. Anybody hear about that? No Eagles fans in here? Okay, that's fine. I'm a Raiders fan, but I wanted to check it out, see what it was all about. And I'm going to be honest with you, it reminded me of a video game. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of angry birds knocking down shit that pigs made. You know what I mean? No video game fans from... Okay, that's cool. Read the audience. Anyways, I smoke a lot of weed, but you know, out here it's a lot different. I forget that it's illegal to walk around and smoke weed. Like I'll be driving the car and light a joint up and be like, oh yeah, you can't do this here. Because back home in Los Angeles, you could get pulled over for smoking and it's not a big deal, right? Here I got pulled out of my car and searched for my marijuana. And it's actually really funny to see a cop search my car because my weed smells really fucking strong. And it's just like playing hot or colder. You could tell they're just sniffing around until they could find it. Oh, shit. Pulling out a big bag. Anyways, we got a lot of comedians today. And I see we got a bride in the house. Congratulations. She's getting married soon. She is pointing that gun at me. She wants to kill somebody before she has to kill her husband eventually. Well, I know how marriage is going to be for you. I salute you. I just got married last year. I actually got married at one of my shows. Imagine something like this, but then like WWF music starts playing and I come out like Hulk Hogan. She comes out to the John Cena dun, 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 song like that, and we wrestle for the ring. You know what I mean? That's how we did it. My buddy Sizzle was there. Actually, he flew all the way out from Los Angeles. He is the next comic on stage. This dude is hilarious, but I don't need to tell you that. I'm going to let him show you. And if he's not that funny, guess what? You all have guns, people. Well, not you three ladies. You guys chose a more peaceful route. Oh my God, where'd you get that from? Did you bring that from home? Don't throw batteries. Only the stuff we gave you guys, please. The next comedian coming to the stage, all the way from Los Angeles, by way of Baltimore, Sizzle! My producer slam, my flow was like bam, jump on stage, and then I did that.
Hello, beautiful Ocean City. Oh man, what a lovely crowd. Guys, let's give a round of applause for the soon-to-be bride. Woo! Good luck, miss. I hope your man is good and this is a great decision for you. Guys, shout out to the Drunken Stoner. I was at his wedding in LA. It was a grand affair. They're still in love. Oh, man. Okay, I got shot at already. Oh, man, that came in hot. Guys, thanks for that shot. Probably a lot more coming because I see I'm the only yellow person in the room. What's going on with that, Ocean City? You guys scaring all the yellow people away? Oh, man. Okay. So, Another shot, guys. So Sizzle is actually a nickname, guys. My real name is very Asian sounding, so I have to use Sizzle. Well, yeah. Okay, guys. So my real name is Se Hyung Hwang. Se Young Wang. Oh, that was pretty close. Se Young Wang. Okay, okay. Good job, miss. Thank you. But honestly, I don't even know if I'm saying that shit right. Man, I gotta ask my mom. Guys, I got bullied so much because of my name. I remember in elementary school, this little white kid came up to me. He was like, "Hey, man, your name sounds like a NASCAR race." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he came up and he goes, "Say young Wong." Hey, till this day, he the only Caucasian to pronounce my name correctly. Yeah. Oh man. Miss, looks like you have a cool nickname. Do you have one? No? No? What about you, miss? Blitz. Oh. Did the football team give you that name? Huh? Oh man. Shout out to Blitz, guys, wearing the black. Send her a beer and she might blitz you. Guys, if you haven't realized yet, I'm not a real stand-up comic. Yeah, you see the orange? Yeah, I'm a stand-up convict. Yeah. In LA, all the real comedians, they say I'm just like a ghetto Mortal Kombat character. Yeah. Hey guys, real quick, show of hands. Anyone else in here been to federal prison? No? The table of black guys? No? No? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh man. Ocean City crowd. Looks like I'm the only convict in the building, guys. The only risk taker. You know? Just like me, Donald Trump, and Martha Stewart, right? Guys, and you know when people find out I've been to prison, yo, why they always ask me the same silly question? You know, I did much good in wisdom. I did much good in prison and passed a lot of wisdom. How come nobody asked about the money laundering classes? I mean, the finance classes that I was teaching the inmates. You know, they call me sensei. Yeah. How come no one asked about my MVP caliber season I had playing second base in the prison softball league? Guys, you know, I led the league in double penetrations. I mean, double plays. Double play. Oh, miss, you don't like the double penetrations. Okay, okay, you missed me. Yeah. No one asked how I led this small group of jungle Asians to their first win ever against the Mexicans in the prison basketball league. You know Jeremy Lin from Harvard, right? Guys, I was like Jeremy Lin from Hard Knocks. Yeah. Everyone always asks, "Hey man, Sizzle, did you get raped in prison?" Yeah, miss. That's right. It's a very demeaning question, right, guys? Guys, you know, how come no one ever has the common courtesy to ask if I raped anybody in prison? Do I look like someone that's gonna get? Okay, guys, enough of that rape stuff. You guys not feeling that, huh? All right, all right. Okay, guys, so we got ladies about to get married in the crowd today. Uh anyone in here ever been in a relationship with the Asian woman? Nobody? What'd you say, massage parlor? No? Yeah. There's no Asian women in Ocean City. right? Guys, so in the relationship, in the beginning is always the best, right? And then once the woman falls in love, oh, headshot. Okay. TDS, who hit me with that headshot? Okay. I got you, miss. Best friend of the bride. Sister-in-law. Okay. Miss, so you're about to get married. Have you ever had a dream about your fiance cheating? Never? Okay. Well, if you did have a dream, you would know it's just a dream and you would get over it the next day, right? No? Oh. Maybe you have some Asian blood in you, miss. Guys, the Asian women I dated, yeah, they don't have dreams, okay? They have prophecies. Yeah. The yellow women I dated, they would go to the future, catch me cheating, and then come back in time to kung pao my ass. Yeah. They call that feng shui. Yeah. All right, so there's no Asians in the house. I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable, and I keep getting shot at. Guys, come on. I'm Korean. Yeah, South Side, far East Coast, not North Korean. Yeah. Some people are like, "Hey, man, are you Chinese?" And I ask them, "Man, do I look Chinese?" And they're like, "Yes, you do." But guys, if you don't know, Koreans, we're like probably the most respectful and polite out of all the Asians. Did you guys know that? Oh, you do, right? You know, Koreans, we're the only Asians that bow 90 degrees. Yeah, Koreans, we bow like this. 안녕하세요. 오래간만에요. Sounds so friendly, right? Like Korean drama. You know, Chinese, they don't even bow. They only bow to their parents on New Year's when they want money. Yeah. And when they do say hi, they sound like, 你好吗? Yeah. It's like, oh, goddamn, Jackie Chan. That was pretty low. Almost got me. And then, the Japanese, they bow like this. Hi. That's all aggressive, right? Oh, guys, that's why they got that Hiroshima. You guys know Hiroshima? Yeah. Remember, no Hiroshima, no Nagasaki, no Nintendo, no PlayStation. Yeah. And you guys know Vietnamese? The ones that beat America in the war? Yeah. This is how they bow. Yeah. And they sound like dong me dong bang dong ba dong bang ding bang dong do me. All right, guys. Anyone want to know why I went to federal prison? Yeah. Oh, you do? It's actually quite boring and nothing to brag about. All right. But if I could get a slow clap, I'll sing it to you. So I would move 500 kilos and I would move 500 more just to be the man who moved 1,000 kilos and come to collect at your door. Da 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 da. Thanks, guys. All right, last one. Guys, you know that song by Cardi B? You know her hit song, WAP? Yeah. God, well, when I first heard that song, man, I was literally shaken to my core. It's when I first got out of federal prison. And in federal prison, there was a different type of wet ass pussy. Yeah. I thought it was a song about prison showers. All right, guys, that's my time. I hope you have more ammo. Thanks for all the shots.
Put the needle to the groove like it's rude, and I'm forced to fuck it up. My style carries like a pickup truck.
Yes, sir.
You came all the way out here. You kind of are reminding me today of like a gangster Uncle Roger a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
You remind me of like the final boss in like a Yakuza movie, like the guy they get to at the end, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. It's funny because we have this relationship. Every time like I hang out with him, I'll be like, "Yo, Sizzle, man, let's go do something after." And I'll be like, "Let's go get Korean barbecue." He's like, I'm Korean. We just call it barbecue. I'm like, "Oh shit." But every time I kick it with this dude, I have a great time. He's a hilarious guy. Not only did he serve time, he served this country as well. So yeah, he doesn't just
Marines, United States Marines. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate Semper Fi, Semper Fi.
What you been up to, Sizzle? What you been up to lately, man?
I just watched the international students. I cook for them. I try to pass wisdom and practice jokes on them, and it's a good time.
That's amazing, man. Actually, you're doing a really noble thing, man. Where can the people see you next if they want to catch one of your shows?
I'll be back in LA on the 17th. I got a show at a dive bar, kind of like this. But in LA with probably a few more Asians. Yeah.
At least 2 more Asians will be in the audience, and they will feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Asians here. Like, even the Asian restaurants are like fake Asian restaurants. It'll be like, we sell Chinese food, but if you don't want that, we also have sushi, Thai, and Indian food. Just let us know. I swear to God, the only thing they get right in this city is like pizza. And you have to like know the right places too. The seafood's good. I'm not gonna lie about that. But when you come to this town, you kind of want like party food, right? You know, we come here to party. I think of Korean barbecue. I mean, but I think the problem with like Eastern Shore, it's like everybody. No, you're not gonna get somebody to pay to cook their own food on the Eastern Shore.
I see.
You know what I mean? It sucks, man. I love. You know me, man. I go nuts for some bulgogi.
Do they know you're Asian too?
Oh yeah. I'm a secret Asian man. Do you guys know that? My dad's Filipino, my mom's Sicilian, and then like for some reason, redneck Mexican is what came out, right? But yeah, it's weird. Back home, everybody just assumes I'm Mexican or Armenian, and that's actually really cool because everybody thinks I commit crimes. But that also sucks because I'm like the dude who gets followed around the store, and they always ask, "Oh, can I help you?" That just ends up being me. Sorry, this isn't about me. This is about you, Sizzle. Where can we find?
Please.
Where can we find you on social media, bro?
I got a profile on Instagram.com. It's called Ajishi Power. If you want to follow, I don't really post nothing, but
AHJUSHI Power, and it means the old man wisdom, doesn't it? Or old man power.
Old man strength. Old man strength.
I love it. I love it, man. Can we get a huge round of applause for Sizzle, everybody? Came all the way out from LA
guys.
to tell some jokes to you.
Enjoy your time this week.
He didn't even touch it. He keeps it in a bandana of the microphone, man. Most gangster dude ever, man. He's like straight out of a Clint Eastwood movie, bro. Like I could see him like next door, like this Asian neighbor. Next comedian coming to the stage. Looks like he works here, but I assure you he doesn't. Do not order drinks with him. He will just take your money. Coming to the stage right now, Rick Shoes.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, thanks to Green Turtle for the swag. I didn't know 20 people were going to ask me for a fucking burger. I won't wear this again. Don't worry. Well, yeah, everybody, my name's Rick. I'm gay. I'm just kidding. I'm not gay. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. It seems like within the first 30 seconds of every comedian's set, they got to tell you how gay they are. It's like part of the mandatory deal to get the bonus check, You got to admit that you're gay, addicted to porn, and you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. That's the rules, I'm not one for the rules, so I'll let you know how not gay I am. 10 years ago, I married a cis woman, and our anniversary is coming up. Thank you. But yeah, that's what we call them now, cis woman, because you're like 0.2% of men call themselves women. So now real women are robbed of that title. Guess they got to figure something else out. Cis woman is the next thing. But anybody been to Baltimore? From Baltimore? Yeah, it's cool, man. I went to Baltimore, did a show. It was awesome. I had a good time, but I got heckled. As soon as I went on the stage, this girl heckled me, and she called me white bread. I said, white bread? I got to take that shit from you. So I called her EBT bread. She wasn't too happy about that. But you guys, have any of you guys ever been to a comedy show before? Yeah. All right, so you guys know. This isn't like an offensive thing. It's all good fucking fun. But, again, my name's Rick Shoes. I don't know why that's hard for people to understand my last name. When I call a company to sign up for some shit, like they can never spell it. And I can hear the fear in their voice as they try. Lady on the other line, she's so intimidated. She's like, S-C-H. Fuck it. You can't spell a 5-letter word. I wonder how much they pay you an hour. You spell worse than Billy Madison. I went and applied for a special weapon permit. And when I submitted the application, the lady looked at me like I put down McLovin. And it was kind of the same thing when I applied for a rental. This landlord, he gave him the application, wrote Rick Shoes on it, and he like dropped his glasses and kind of looked up at me like I made it up. Like, yeah, that's my strategy. I'm going to rent this place with a fake fucking name and a fake social. It's going to work out great. I'm good. Don't even get me started on these landlords, and they can't even do their job. And what's with this application fee? Like, I'm going to pay you to do what you're already doing? Or I'm going to pay you to tell me whether you like me or not. Because that's what this is really about. You might as well just call it a judgment fee. There's no difference between us tenants. All our credit sucks. That's why we fucking rent. Fucking landlord. What's with that term anyway? Landlord. Lord of the fucking land. That's some medieval shit. Like what year did that come from? I'm the lord of the land, and you will face eviction. I'll tell you what, if you're going to come to my door calling yourself lord of the land, you better dress the part. You better be wearing one of them night suits from the museum with the chainmail and fucking helmet. Or I'm not giving you a check. Lord of the land. Lord of what? You're the lord of 1/10 of an acre with a shithole on it. There's only one Lord in the world, Jesus Christ. If you don't know that, you better hurry up and figure it out. But, my friend asked me, because he's a landlord, he's like, well, what term do you suggest? I'm like, I don't give a shit. Call it whatever you want. Just don't call it landlord. You're not the lord of anything. Oh, you fucker. Who was that? Huh? All right. Remember a couple years ago when they tried to cancel that term master bedroom? This is something worth canceling. It's fucking rude to Jesus, and I don't like it. We had this landlord when I was a kid in downtown Ocean City, and he was English, and he would like panic if you didn't pay the first of the month, and like the 5th, he'd be there like knocking, your grace period's over. Come on out of there. I'm like, all right, first off, I'm high. All right, I'm not coming out of there. And me and my friends, we can't breathe. Fucking laying on the ground laughing at you, you dickhead. Anyone got a landlord like that just thinks they're the shit? Like what? Like their grandma died, left them a shithole on 1/10 of an acre, and now they think they fucking rule the world. I could imagine on like Inheritance Day, he goes home and changes his about me to like land developer / real estate specialist. He's talking about the guy who fucking painted the bathtub with a fucking roller and screwed a towel rack into a water line. Fuckhead. But, when I think of the term lord of the land, I'm thinking of like 5,000 acres. I'm not thinking of a rotting shithole 12 feet from another shithole. So, we got to cancel that fucking term. It's just got to go, man. I'm not a fucking fan of it. But I just got a new home recently, so luckily I don't have to deal with too many landlords anymore. But that's that. I want to thank you guys for listening to me. Before I wrap up, I just want to let you know about a petition I have. I feel really strongly about. You can fill it out on rickshoescomedy.com. You just put your name, address, birthday. It's really important to me. And, every submission will be considered. The petition is to change the name Dollar General to Dollar Gentral. That way we can all call it the same thing. This is how we'll come together. Like the Mexicans will say, Dollar Gentral. And then the Indians will be like, Dollar Gentral. Black dudes like, Dollar Gentral. We call it Dollar Gentral. They just put that little T in there, It's about time they fucking rebranded with the times. See, that company hasn't changed their logo since 1939. But anyway, fill out my petition, please, on rickshoescomedy.com. Thanks for listening. Have a good night, guys. See ya.
You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you're listening to the DOJ. I got the
Rick Shoes. Actually, it was funny when he messaged me online from his Instagram. His Instagram is Rick Shoes Comedy, and I read it as Rick's Hose Comedy, and I thought it was like a pimp trying to get a hold of me. Like,
he said, "You're booked. Let's go.
Come on, man, bring the hose." And he's like, "No, it's Rick Shoes." I'm like, "You better bring a fucking Nike at least, motherfucker." Like a cobbler. I like what you're saying about the Dollar General, and I'm totally on with that too, man. Because they should not be a fucking. Who gave them that military rank? That's false valor.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't mean to get that worked up about it. I see that I'm disturbing you, giving heartburn. But anyways, yeah, I like you, man. You
Thanks,
seem like a grown-up Bobby Hill. Like,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that guy. Didn't
you
he
seem
just
like
die?
you were raised? No, the Native
the
American
guy
guy, John
died.
Redcorn, got shot in his.
That's fucked
rest
up,
in peace,
man.
John Redcorn.
Right. I'll put his name at the church tomorrow.
So where are you from, man? You're from Ocean City?
Yeah.
You're one of the 6,000 people that are really here.
Yeah, we all died, so.
Yeah.
One of the only one left.
Congestive heart failure from all the salty food. They got a thing here that says Salt Life on everything. I don't know, you guys see those stickers everywhere?
Only tourists.
Little old that, and then you got like Old Bay stickers on everything. It's just it's high sodium level. That's all that means. Salt Life. That's horrible, bro.
They don't even swim. Those people have those stickers. They can't even swim.
So what do you do for a living, man? I'm interested in you.
Not
in
that's
like
a long story we don't have time for today. I started out as a chicken farmer. We'll start with that.
You have the face. You look like Wallace and Gromit. Oh my God, that's what I was thinking of the whole time. Nobody knows Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
These three ladies in the front have a good taste in claymation.
I love claymation though. That shit's cool, man.
You look like you play with clay a lot.
Nah, I play guitar a lot, but that's about it.
So, where are you performing next, man? I thought you were hilarious.
Dream Big Monday in Del Mar.
Del Mar, Dream Big venue. They're the new up and coming one. I see them around up there. That's awesome.
We have a good time over there.
Yeah, I heard it is. We get another guy who comes out here, Joe Spain. Very funny guy too.
Good friend of mine. He went to Baltimore with me.
Right on, man. It was a weird brag in here, like too. Just like, who's gone to Baltimore? Nobody in here is like, me. Yeah, I guess I've been to Baltimore. Like, I like Baltimore though, but for different reasons. The food culture is so different. The pit beef,
soul food rocks, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you don't get that shit around here.
No, man. I'm from a big city, so I like big cities.
Yeah.
So when I went to Baltimore, I was so excited, man. But then, like, I hopped out of the car, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, there's nothing around here. Just like drive that way, and there's more stuff." I'm like, "Damn it!" Like, it's not like LA where you hop out of the car and there's like a place here to go and a place here to go. Baltimore's very spread out, but that also makes it unique and interesting. If anyone here's from Baltimore, I'm not meaning to badmouth it in any way. I don't know. I'm just talking about it.
I go, I eat, I do my comedy, and I go home.
Very good.
I'm a man of the woods. I like to hang out in the woods.
Right on.
Right on.
What's your social media again for nobody who caught that?
Rick Shoes Comedy on Instagram. Just started it.
Rick's Hose Comedy, everybody. rickshosecomedy.com. Let's get another round of applause for this man. He was very funny.
Thanks, guys.
He did not get shot that much, which is, that's a big thing in this show. If you last, you don't get shot that much, just like your Baltimore trip. If you don't get shot, it's a good trip. You know what I mean? All right,
Thanks,
man.
brother.
Round of applause for this guy again. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, go. Next guy simply wants to just go by his first name, but I'm going to give him a last one because I feel like he deserves it. So, Nick Jenkins coming to the stage. You seem like a Jenkins. I don't know.
What's up, everybody? All right, y'all. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Shout out to anybody that owes me money. Y'all are gay. Really gay. So I was doing whippets on the way here. And the only thing about doing whippets is that you just want to do more of them. All right. I've seen a bunch of porn stars killing themselves online. That's terrible, right? Porn stars killing themselves, terrible. Porn stars, but I honestly completely understand because they're dumb porn stars. All right, so I honestly need everybody to close y'all's eyes for this next one and tell me if you hear Boosie or NBA Youngboy. I might say mine, look mine. It was Boosie, everybody. It was Boosie. So I pretty much run America and honestly can do whatever I want whenever I please. And the first order of business for me is changing like our like metrics and like measurements. So I'm gonna change ounces to jaunts. I'm gonna change pounds to what's it is. So like if you have a newborn baby, they're like you have a healthy newborn baby. Your baby's 8 what's it is and 7 jaunts. All right, so who's getting married? You're getting married? Is your husband rich? He's not rich. Well, just know I sell weed and I do open mics at bars upstairs. So if you're ever looking for somebody. So I ran into my summer school love at Wawa the other day. And I locked eyes with her and like I felt it in my heart. I was like, I still love you, like I still have feelings for you. And I was like, why don't you understand me? Like why are you not like recognizing me type shit? And then I had to realize we were in summer school together. So, this is actually just a dumb bitch who doesn't remember me from school. Stupid airhead. Yeah. Do you think when Takeoff died, the last thing he said was, Mama? All right. So this is probably my last joke. Are you guys familiar with like sports betting, gambling? Anybody gambling here? Gambler. So are you guys familiar that you can do Israel basketball? You can bet on Israel basketball, like a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer in Israel. It's Israel basketball. But honestly, me personally, would like to bet on if they get bombed in the third quarter. Yeah, right. Like, boom. The whole instead of them hitting a 3, the people dying. All right. Thank you, Drunken Stoner, for having me for a few minutes. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my jokes. Appreciate it.
Hey, stick around, bro. Stick around. I like you. I like the comment. Did Drewski just do a sketch about you?
Yeah, dude, that's literally me. Yeah, I literally told my bro, I said, give me the low taper fade. I'm actually trying to do the similar.
They're still
similar
shooting
thing.
at you, man.
Yeah, they're still shooting at me.
You are the guy that gentrifies every neighborhood. Like, I've seen this face a million times.
Yeah, no, like, yes, on every block. But this is the reason why.
So your name's Nick. What's your real last name? Not
Nick,
Jenkins.
Nick Smith.
Nick Smith. That was close. That was
generic, basic name, right?
Yeah, it was
sounds
like
fake.
He has a definite, like, real white name. So, what is the question? So I said he looked like Bobby Hill, and I take that back.
Yeah, no,
you
I'm
are definitely Bobby Hill, bro.
Dude. Bro, I honestly take pride in that King of the Hills.
You take pride in being Bobby Hill?
Yes, bro.
That's an interesting thing to take pride in. You should take pride in something else, though.
Yeah, we're
maybe wearing some up-to-date shirts.
Yeah, right.
You're still dressed for Valentine's Day. Why?
Yeah, dude, because
you look like you got dumped on Valentine's Day. That's like the vibe right now.
I honestly only have like 2 or 3 pairs of shorts, and these are my only shoes. So this is how. If you see me again, I'm going to be wearing these again.
He's coming for the gun. You coming for the gun? Oh, Whippets. Is that Whippets right there? Wow, this is the first time Whippets have ever been brought to the Drunken Stoner Comedy Show. What's up, man?
What's your question?
How are you? Good. How you doing? What's your name?
My name is Jay. How are you?
What's your question?
Good, man. What's your question?
My question is, why press my man's on T-shirt? Because you got a fucking...
That's the name of the game. That's the comedy show, my man.
Bro.
You ever been to a comedy show?
Yeah, you never, bro.
I've been here plenty of times before.
Now, see, the problem is he's from New York, so he's always on 10 at 24/7 constantly. Dude, don't.
I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah.
I got pressed by someone in Christian Dior right now. That is crazy, bro. I shouldn't be. I'm very fine, man. Thank you very much. All right. Well, apparently some people can't handle drugs. I thought you would come up here and take a whippet with us, man. I thought we were going to do drugs together. Now I got to look out for ops outside. Jesus Christ, man. All right. So, what are you doing your show next, man?
Del Mar, Monday night. Come see me and Rick and Nick. 5 to 10 minutes. Come on, free popcorn, all that. 8
Hell
o'clock
yeah,
show.
it sounds like a good time, man. Nothing beats the popcorn. What is your social media for the folks that don't know?
448 reasons why. Oh, come on, what's up? You women can't do nothing, can y'all? Come on, shoot me. All right, I'm joking.
No, that's the comedy show, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, stand on camera.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This has been Nick, everybody. Huge round of applause for Nick Smith and the guy who's going to shoot me after the show.
Tequila style. Ecuador, motherfucker. Tequila spice, hot nights, feeling right, sipping on Jose Cuervo down in Tijuana, Mexico.
All right. Oh, looks like we have another comedian here that's going to come up right now. You ready? He needs a beer first. Oh, the show's about to be over. It was, but I don't know. A derailment happened at some point in time. I don't know. Right on. Hey, huge round of applause for Loco Mateo.
Check 1, 2. Is that gun working? Put it in my ass and find out. Well, look, there's already one in there. See? So, my name's Matt. How y'all doing today? Nice to see y'all out tonight on a Thursday. Any senior weekers in the house? Well, you gotta be 21 to get in here. Just said. I'm thirsty. I need a beer. Anyhow, anyway, I'm Matt Mateo, and I've never done stand-up comedy, so bear with me. So, you know what I hate? Well, hate's a strong word, right? You know what I can't stand? Haters. You know what else I can't stand? Wait, I'm standing right now. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I really dislike? People who knock haters. I don't know. Hold please. Hold please. I have an intermission break here. Hold on, I gotta take a pee too. I'll be right back. Just kidding. I really am thirsty. Jeez. Everybody's watching me. If you get into my butt, I'll give you $10. So there's Steve. Steve's good guy. Every week he wears his Raiders gear. So I didn't this week. But I did. Oh, wait a minute. I need these in case you guys shoot me in the eyeball. Forgot to put them on. But the guns are all dead. You said, right? The guns are all dead, so I don't have to worry too much. But last week I wore these because they were hitting me all over the face. So anyway, Steve and I are both from Los Angeles area, California. So we normally wear our gear, you know. We met each other, passed out in front of the Cork Bar. And then we crawled down to the Bearded Clam and we're waiting for it to open so we get a drink. When it finally opened, we realized we were neighbors from another mother from a different neighborhood. And so that's why, you know, we're both Redskins fans. So I don't have a lot this week, guys. Sorry, you know, I'm up here I'm kind of winging it. I do make my own products and stuff. I make some stuff. I make a couple of hot sauces, salsas, rubs. One of them's called the. If you get it in my mouth, I'll give you $5. Oh shit! That was a good shot. That's the first one I ever heard. See, I told you I need these goggles. Oh my God, they're coming in now. Give me one. I want to shoot my own ass. So anyway, I make one rub here. I make a bunch of different hot sauces, salsas, rubs. You can find them on my website at Mateo Loco on Facebook. This one here is called the Dirty Nut Rub, and it's got a bunch of funny stuff on it. You know, a bunch of different captions, right? Like right here, you know, nut weight 4 ounces. Bunch of different recipes. Goes great on chicken, fish, popcorn, even veggies, especially pork and chicken. Sometimes they even put it in my ears. That way I know my ears are dirty, so I know how to clean them. But I got a caption on the back here that no barbecue is complete without Mateo's dirty nut sack in hand. So pick some of this up at your local neighborhood grocery store. So I've been waiting. I've been writing some songs. I have, actually. I told you. I was writing some songs. I wrote this one for you. Okay, but I got to warm up first. Ready? La 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 la. La 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 la. What do you think? Do you like my song? It took me an hour and a half to write that. All right, so I don't know what else to do here but a jump joke. So guys walks in the bar. That was a dud. You guys need more ammo. You need more ammo. So anyway, this guy walks in the bar, and he walks in the bar and he goes, says to the bartender, he's like, "Hey man, give me a shot of Budweiser and a bottle of Jack Daniels." And the bartender's like, "Dude, you're way too drunk. I can serve you. You got to get the hell out of here." So he walks to the door, goes outside, walks around, finds a side door, walks in the side door, goes up to the bar again. Hey, bartender, I need a shot of Budweiser and a bottle of Jack Daniels. And bartender's like, "I told you, man, you're way too drunk. Get out of here. You're out. You're kicked out." So the guy walks outside, walks around, takes a piss, and he goes, "You know what?" Well, he finds the kitchen door. So he walks in the kitchen door, back up to the bar. He's like, "Dude, I just need a bottle of Budweiser and a shot of Jack Daniels." The bartender's like, "I told you I'm not going to serve you." The guy's like, "Well, how many fucking bars do you work at anyway?" I think anybody else got it. Oh, you gonna shoot me for that? You're supposed to shoot me when I bomb. Oh, geez. She's got the one with the most CO2 in it. So I don't have a whole lot more. You guys want to heckle me? What do you got? Give it to me. Heckle me. Wait a minute, this isn't fair. You're practiced. No one else wanted to.
Anybody got something to say? Anybody want to roast Mateo here? She's pointing real furious. Dude, she's the killer bride, right? We got Casey Anthony up in the back. Damn.
Whoa.
That seemed offensive. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Smoke show.
I'm more afraid of her than the guy who said he was going to meet me outside. She seems a little bit crazier. In a good way. We're from New York. It's a New York thing. I love it. Hey! Mateo, you remind me of, like, you got kicked out of a biker gang and started a restaurant. Like, you seem like a food truck owner that was once in the nefarious.
Yeah, you got it backwards. First the restaurant, then got kicked out of the biker gang.
Okay. You know, you're like, I'm being dead serious, too.
Well, first it was a bar. Then it was a bar restaurant. Then it was an ice cream shop.
So he used to own a restaurant. I don't know if you guys caught his set. He used to own a place called
Mateo Sosa Loco.
Mateo Sosa Loco. It's funny, in this town, it's all white people who own Mexican restaurants. I do not know why.
I'm an Irish Mexican.
Well, I don't know what this is. So, Mateo, what have you been up to lately this week?
I was there Wednesday. I was there Tuesday too. Fuck, I was there Monday too. Oh my God. I'll be down there tomorrow too, actually. But
I like reading his notes. Always look like a manifesto. The way they're written, it's like written in code, like a serial killer wrote it. And then last time he wrote boner jokes really big over the top of the thing. And he wrote boner wrong, but today you wrote pencil wrong. You wrote
wait a minute.
Pencil dick.
It wasn't boner, it was large boners.
Oh, sorry. It said boner jokes at the top. It said boner, but it said with two N's. It was boner jokes at the top.
I don't know how to spell boner. I just have one.
You
supposed to know how to spell
should have wrote pen instead of pencil, Dick, because you have a pen, you don't have a pencil. You wrote pencil.
I know because I'm practicing. I wrote it left-handed too.
You wrote it why are you testing yourself extra? You don't need to put yourself through this.
Because I can.
You have the craziest kind of OCD where it's like, I want to challenge myself instead of make my life easier. It's amazing.
Watch this.
You didn't write it?
That's an invisible pen.
It's an invisible pen. So, Mateo, where can they find you if these folks want to find you?
Come down to Toast. I'm working at Toast 3 days a week. I work tomorrow, Saturday, and I already worked Wednesday. So, but Toast is downtown, Wycomico Street, down by the Pier Street, all the way in the Bay. Really cool place, great pizzas. And we just opened a tiki bar. The tiki bar is downstairs. It's overlooking the Bay. It's beautiful. Come check that out. I'll be down there slinging drinks, maybe some jokes. We'll see. We'll see what kind of material I can come up with for you guys.
You guys, if you haven't got drunk with this guy, you definitely have to get drunk with this guy. He's one of these characters in town you have to drink with. We got another comic. Let's bring him to the stage. You want to bring him to the stage with me?
Yeah, but hold on one second.
Let me see this. Okay, you want that one?
No. I didn't get a chance to look. Let me have a look at this crowd.
Shouldn't have given him the microphone. Now he has both.
Okay. Tough crowd.
All right. You want to bring him up with me? Sure. Coming to the stage right now. He's been waiting patiently. He's going to kill it for you tonight. So a huge round of applause for Jake Tammara!
With the still to make you feel like chinchilla in the heat. So don't try to run up on my ear talking all that raspy shit. Trying to ask me shit.
How do I get the microplastics out of my balls? Yeah. You guys hear about that? Microplastics in people's balls? How do I get them out? There was a study about microplastics in the balls of men, and 100% of men had microplastics in their balls. How does that even happen? I thought I was the only one fucking Gatorade bottles. I guess we all saw that weird TikTok tutorial. I know you did, yeah. So I thought. They actually did a similar study on microplastics in women's placenta, and same thing. 100% of women's placenta had microplastics in it, which is interesting because I already thought placentas were made out of plastic. You know, they look like melted Tupperware lids or something. Okay, never mind. I met this girl recently, and after I talked to her for a little bit, I found out she had both a therapist and a psychic. Does that like cancel each other out? Like one of them's like trying to help you face reality, but the other one's telling you that your ex is still dreaming about you, right? It's like emotional CrossFit, right? All right. Anyway, if you can't tell already, I am a whoa. I am a feminist, if you can't already tell. Right? Yes. And like all feminists, I do believe that there should be a woman president. Right? Whoa. Because if there was a woman president, global warming would be solved immediately. Right? You know how cold my mom kept the house when I was a kid? Even in the winter? All right, shit. There are a couple qualms, though, I do have with feminism before you shoot. You want me to go down on you for an hour on a Sunday at 3 a.m.? I work tomorrow. Come on. No, what we need is a on-call, 24/7 on-call hire a lesbian app, right? We can just scroll through, pick one, they come, you come, I sleep, we all win, right? Yes, it is. Anyway, I do have another idea for an app. It's kind of like a dating app, but it's for people missing a leg, and they can meet up with a person missing the opposite leg with the same shoe size, and they can go buy a pair of shoes together. I call it soulmate. Right? Thank you. But overall, I do hate social media. You ever have that feeling like where like you just like continuously go back to like this one person's like Instagram page to see if they like unfollowed you yet, just so you can unfollow them. Because you don't want to be the first person to unfollow. I don't know. That's just this petty thing that I have. I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna say something about that disease that ticks give you. No, wait, Tourette's. Oh, wait, no, that gives you ticks. Shit. All right, my bad. I'm bad with words. What was that? Thank you. Anyway, you guys know like what acronyms are? Like, yeah, okay. So the acronym BBC stands for British Broadcasting Corporation, but it also stands for Big Black Cock. My question is, are we ever gonna pick one of them, or am I like gonna forever have to differentiate between which BBC clip I got off to this morning? Right? Like just last week, my friend sent me a video of a drone strike in Ukraine, and it said BBC on top of it, and it got me all excited at first. But it was just as hot, I will say. Anyway, I have dated before, but right now I have an ex-girlfriend. She was always really nice to me. She always complimented me. She would always tell me how good I was at putting the toilet seat down. And I was like, I felt bad, so I finally had to tell her, babe, I use a sink almost every time. But she's my ex. Anyway, speaking of pee, I went on a diet recently. It was like no carbs, but it didn't really help. So it got to the point where the only thing I consumed was urine. Yeah, I called myself a pescatarian. Come on, if you don't know what pee tastes like, you're lying. Ladies, yes, especially you guys. Okay. You guys know who the Spartans were? They were like this ancient like Greek race or tribe, and they were like the warrior tribe, the ultimate warriors. But what a lot of people don't know about the Spartans, they would like raise like little kids like from like when they were like children, but like to be warriors. But part of this like process was to like repeatedly fuck them, these young boys, and I don't understand that. Like, wouldn't that like slow them down when they go into battle, like the giant gaping asshole? I don't know. Maybe it was just part of their strategy. Okay, well, at least we know why they hated Trojans so much. There you go. All right. You guys been keeping up with the NBA at all? NBA playoffs? Yeah, I always loved basketball because it was the only sport where I could take my helmet off. Oh. Okay, never mind. You guys know crowd work, that style of comedy where you talk to the audience to keep the show going? I always thought that was a cop out. What do you think about that, ma'am? Yeah. Oh, well, how are you guys tonight? That's good. You guys from Maryland? Nice. The Deep South. I'm also from the Deep South, northeastern Pennsylvania. Yeah, you should see all the Confederate flags out there. You guys know that joke about a horse walking into a bar? She's hating so hard. All right, that horse joke, walking into a bar, why the long face? That joke makes no sense if you think about it, because a horse's face is like pretty proportionate to its body. That joke should really be about an anteater, right? Like, why the long face? Genetics? Shit. All right. I'm going to end on a political joke. Ooh. You guys saw that Trump and Elon got into like a little brawl recently? They're divorcing, yeah, during Pride Month too. But yeah, no, I like my thing is like, who the hell is gonna win that? Richest man in the world versus the president of the United States? It's like King Kong versus Godzilla. Just more roaring and stomping. And instead of destroying one city, they destroy an entire country. At least that's what other people think, you know, not me, of course. Not me, you know, other people. I'm a big fan. All right, guys, I hope you have a great night.
Good enough to get broke off a proper chunk. I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like
Jake Tammara, everybody.
Yeah,
God,
shot
you are
the shit out of
dude. You look like the poster child for like an anti-drug commercial.
Oh.
You look like what happens if you like took all the vaccinations.
Well, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here, bro.
Yeah.
What do you smoke?
DMT.
DMT. Do you ever do those pens, the DMT pens? You guys know they have pens that you could smoke DMT and go in another realm while just like on the subway or like the bus or at Liquid Assets. You could just take a little hit and for 15 minutes you're talking to fucking elves. Did you know that?
That's true.
My buddy,
You guys should try it.
so my buddy had one of those, and I went to his house, and he goes, "I'm gonna do DMT," and I thought he meant later. And like he hits a pen, I think he's just gonna hit a vape, and he just sits there and goes, for 15 minutes, and then he goes, "Sorry, bro, I just hit the DMT." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I know. You were in another realm right there, dude." Like, you know, it's so funny. They say it releases the endorphin you feel before you die.
Yeah, no, it's like it feels like death for sure.
It feels like death. Why do we do this to ourselves? Like, do you ever do a bunch of acid and then you're like, dude, why the fuck do I do drugs? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I keep telling myself I need to stop, and then it just keeps presenting itself to me. So
well, I
take
was
it as a
tricking you.
sign.
This is an intervention. Everybody here is here to berate you about your problems.
Oh, nice.
So, what's your favorite strain of bud? I could tell you smoke.
Anything hybrid.
Anything hybrid? Dude, you talk like Beavis and Butthead.
I've been practicing that for years.
You've been practicing for years. You even got the smile like a South Park character, dude. You are a character, dude. You're like when you tell AI to draw you a person, you are what comes out every time, dude.
Yeah, it's weird you say that because I asked AI to draw me a person before, and it was like it literally just drew me.
It just drew you exactly. It knew what to do. It's like this guy, bro. You look like you're out of another realm. The way you stare into my eyes, it's like you've known me 100 years.
Yeah, I've been practicing eye contact ever since I was diagnosed with you know what.
I don't want to ask. I'm afraid to know what you were diagnosed with. What is you know what?
I don't even know, man. Let's just move on.
Let's just move on. All right, I will. Because you said that with a big smile. You remind me of Melman, the giraffe from Madagascar. I don't know why. You just got a personality to you, bro. You're fucking cool. Where are you performing? Actually, where are you from, dude? What breeds this?
Right outside Philadelphia.
That makes sense. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, the Eagles parade. Did you climb any statues at the Eagle parade?
Well, they won like a few years before because, you know, Philly's pretty good at football. So I was at that celebration, but not this year.
It's like controlled chaos. Like I was just like watching people throw bottles into the streets and cops just like, don't do that. Stop. Like a little complaint. Where are you going to perform next, man?
Allentown, Pennsylvania, June 18th.
Allentown, Pennsylvania. And what is your social media?
Jake Tammara Comedy.
Jake Tammara. Is that a Japanese last name?
It's Italian.
It's Italian. Okay. All right. Now you're making a bit more sense. Yeah. Japanese. Tammara. I don't know. I just like, I can hear them saying that when you walk out of a sushi restaurant. See you, Tammara. Like, you know. Yeah. But I like that, man. You were really fucking cool. You were hilarious. You did not deserve the barrage of bullets that he got. Anyways, we are wrapping the show out.
That was
Thank you,
bullying.
everybody, for coming out. This has been the Drunken Stoner Comedy Show. If you performed tonight, let's get a picture up here real quick.
Body wagging, tip we get blue in. Had him hydraulics squeaking when we screwing. Now she's yelling, hollering out.